Hi, my name's Meg, and I've been in recovery for 15 years. I'm now working with people in recovery. And to me, recovery means getting to start a new life. It's about becoming the person that you're really meant to be and getting to start over. My life today doesn't look anything like it did 15 years ago, and that's the kind of magic of recovery to me.
It is hard to even describe the gift of recovery. To be able to live and laugh and love and cry and be angry and sad and dance and feel. And to be able to connect with people on a very real level without the use of a mood-altering substance.
Recovery is about reclaiming yourself as a valuable, precious human being. It's about finding the serenity that is your spiritual birthright.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Angela Sullivan, and I'm the Executive Director of Alcohol and Drug Council of Tompkins County, or ADC as we call it. As you just saw, recovery means so much to so many people and so many different things to people. I am so excited to welcome you all as our guests to this celebration of the power of community connection that supports community recovery. And what a community we have here tonight. You will learn about some of the supports available to individuals struggling with substance use and the supports that are in place for their families and friends. You will hear heartfelt and uplifting words about recovery from a variety of individuals and organizations. And you will experience an intimate and inspiring performance from Ithaca's own Sam Harris of the Ex-Ambassadors. First, a little bit about Alcohol and Drug Council. We are a community-based nonprofit organization that provides education, harm reduction, prevention, treatment, and recovery supports to Tompkins County, New York, and the surrounding region. We're part of a broad continuum of services in the area that use proactive, research-based, proven strategies that help to prevent alcohol and other drug abuse in individuals, families, and communities. We also focus on reducing opioid overdoses by being a certified naloxone or Narcan trainer, and we have distributed hundreds of Narcan kits annually. We also provide outpatient treatment services, individual group sessions, which include medication-assisted treatment. And right now, I'm sitting here talking to you from our newest response to a community need, the special care facility that, when complete, will house the Regional Open Access Center, the Recovery to Work Network, and a 40-bed medically supervised withdrawal and stabilization residential program. When someone is looking for help, we will be there to provide it 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. It is going to take the community to complete this project and to sustain the services people in this region so urgently need. With that, I'd like to thank our sponsors for this evening, part of our community who we couldn't do this without. Our event sponsors include Faces and Voices of Recovery, Friends of Recovery New York, and Fit Sober. Our media sponsor is Well Said Media. Our platinum sponsor is Harris Beach Law Firm, and our gold sponsors are Loom Projects and CSP Management, and our silver sponsor is Tompkins Trust Company. Now, I'd like to turn it over to the Vice President of our board, Douglas Freeman, and he's going to tell you some of the connections and ways you can partner towards our recovery efforts.
Hello, I am Douglas Freeman, and it has been my privilege to serve as Vice President of the Alcohol and Drug Council's Board of Directors for the past 4 years. The Council has been working tirelessly to fill gaps in the continuum of healthcare for people in our region with substance use disorders and offer them the compassionate and stigma-free care that they deserve. Over the past several months, COVID has taken a very heavy toll on people who suffer from the chronic disease of addiction. And our staff is working so hard and very creatively to continue to serve everyone who comes to us for help. I hope you will consider supporting us, supporting our work, and supporting recovery by making a donation through the link at the bottom of your screen. Thank you. Have a great day.
Hi, folks. Let me tell you about a great organization that was founded by recovery advocates who wanted to really put recovery on the map and showcase the power and promise of recovery. My name is Angelia, and I'm talking about Friends of Recovery New York, which is located in Albany, New York. Friends of Recovery New York, fondly known as FOR New York, is the only statewide recovery community organization in New York and serves on behalf of the recovery community. FOR New York's mission is to celebrate recovery and ensure the voice of those in recovery, family members of those in recovery, and allies of those in recovery are heard. We do this by ensuring that everyone, including policymakers, are educated about recovery. We also do this by providing training and assistance to those groups of individuals who are seeking to start a recovery center, as well as by ensuring that those who want to help others are trained to do so. We believe addiction is a public health issue and should be treated as such. Recovery is possible for everyone. There are many pathways to recovery, and everyone gets there in their own way. There should be adequate resources and support, which are necessary for sustained recovery. And recovery is about reclaiming a meaningful life as a member of society. FOR New York envisions a world where recovery is celebrated every month, not just in September, which happens to be National Recovery Month. We want those who seek recovery to have full access to do so. We love the work that we do, and we hope you will join us as we continue to celebrate recovery.
My name is Keegan Wicks, and I'm a person in long-term recovery from mental health and substance use disorder. From everyone here at Faces and Voices of Recovery, we wish you a happy Recovery Month. Faces and Voices is a national advocacy organization whose heart belongs in the recovery community. And National Recovery Month is an international observance held each September to educate and inform people about mental health and substance use services, which can allow individuals, their loved ones, and family to once again live healthy and rewarding lives. This yearly observance celebrates the millions of people in recovery from all across the world and reminds us that behavioral health is an essential part to overall health and living a happy life. National Recovery Month is an opportunity to tell the world that prevention works, treatment is effective, and that people can and do recover. Now, in its 31st year, National Recovery Month celebrates this year with the theme Join the Voices for Recovery, Celebrating Connections. And what better way to help us navigate the coronavirus pandemic than to share and celebrate with others in the spirit of connection? Whether we're engaging in Recovery Month activities, which happen all across the world, virtually or through safe and social distance gatherings, join us and join the Voices for Recovery as we celebrate connections.
Recovery is about self-compassion, finding your joy and purpose, and giving back to your community. And remember this, sometimes when you're in your darkest place and you feel like you've been buried, you may have just been planted.
Hi, I'm Donna from Fit Sober. Recovery for us is fun. Recovery is celebrating community, it's empowering each other, it's overcoming obstacles, celebrating being in our bodies. Recovery is celebrating being alive.
And now, I'm honored to introduce Ithaca's native son, ex-ambassadors Sam Harris, who is lending his considerable talents to help us celebrate recovery.
Hey, how's it going? My name is Sam Harris. I'm the lead singer in a band called X Ambassadors, and I am from Ithaca, New York. I'm very, very honored and happy to be here today and to be able to perform a couple songs for you guys. And programs like the ADC are so vital and so important. One of my best friends in the whole world is an alcoholic, and he was my bandmate for a long time. And I've been in recovery for maybe 4 years now, and I've been in an Al-Anon program here in Los Angeles that has really been a great supportive community for me, and has helped me through a lot. The biggest thing for me was feeling so alone and feeling so afraid to ask for help, to ask for support, because I felt like I didn't deserve it. I wasn't the one with the actual addiction, so it was hard for me to look at my process as a recovery process as well, and it still is sometimes. I still carry a lot of guilt and a lot of shame, and the recovery community for me has helped me let go of a lot of that, and I'm slowly starting to work through my steps. That's the way the Al-Anon program runs, so that's how I've been doing it, and it's helped me a lot. So I know that programs like the ADC are doing a lot to help others too. People who themselves are fighting addiction, who have family or loved ones who are fighting addiction. It's a great support group, and So I guess I'll do what I'm best at here, and I'll play a couple songs for you. This first one, hopefully you know, hopefully you recognize. Run away with me, lost souls of revelry, running wild, running free. Long live the pioneers, rebels and mutineers. Go forth, have no fear. Come close and lend an ear. I said, hey, 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 living like a renegade. Hey, 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 living like all hail the underdogs, all hail the new kids, all hail the outlaws, Spielbergs and Kubricks. It's our time to make a move, it's our time to make a mess, it's our time to break the rules. Let's begin. I said, hey, 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 living like the renegades. Hey, 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 It's really weird when there's no audience. You know, I still haven't gotten used to it after 5 months doing this. But here's another one. This song I've really loved playing. I remember how to play it. In this time of insanity, it's been nice to come back to something like this that feels like hopeful. The song is called Torches. Bring on your forces of nature. Bring on the storm that's raging. 'Cause if you get lost in the shadows, there's a fire inside you. Be the light that guides you. Come on, carry your flame. Carry it higher. And even in the darkness, carry your torches. Come on, carry your flame. Set the night on fire. And even in the darkness, carry your torches. Bring on your bows and arrows. Bring on your plays and pharaohs. 'Cause if you get lost in the shadows, there's a fire inside you. You know that I'll find you. Come on, carry your flame. Carry it higher. And even in the darkness, carry your torches. Come on, carry your flame. Set the night on fire. And even in the darkness, carry your torches. Carry your torches. Carry your torches. Come on, carry your flame. Carry it higher. And even in the darkness, carry your torches.
Thank you to Ithaca's own Sam Harris, ex-ambassador, for that powerful performance and for giving so generously of your time and energy and efforts to help us make Recovery Rocks event a success. Thank you so much. My name is Shawn Meyer, and I've been a board member of the Alcohol and Drug Council since March 2015. I serve because I believe in the work that the ADC does in delivering prevention, treatment, and education services surrounding the disease of addiction. I wanted to, however, talk a little bit about ending the stigma that surrounds addiction. I think it's more important now than ever. I believe that stigma is the missing piece in our nation's response to the addiction crisis. Yes, we've made strides, and I'm very happy about that. However, there are still plenty of people who mistakenly believe that addiction is the fault of those that suffer from it, that there is a lack of willpower or a moral failing. And this is precisely what keeps some people in the shadows of their disease and not seeking treatment. We want you to get help. We want to help people. Shunned, shamed, and feeling diminished, some people will not seek treatment. They are not morally flawed, self-destructive, or stupid. So if you are someone who has a family member or a friend who struggles with addiction and you don't want to talk about it, or you don't want anyone to know, you aren't helping them. Be the person that refuses to hide, and let your addicted loved one know there's no shame in getting well. There's no shame in asking for help. There's actually a lot of unconscious bias in the whole behavioral health realm, as we know, mental illness. So let's all take a look at what we can do to help deconstruct that. I have family that struggles with the disease of addiction. I have a cousin who died from alcoholism. I have a dear, dear, sweet nephew who died of a drug overdose. And I have a son who struggles mightily. This is a bad disease. Let's rethink about the disease of addiction and help to end the stigma surrounding it so that more people will seek help. What can you do, and what am I going to ask you to do? Support the work of the ADC and donate. I think there's a button down there somewhere where you can donate, and I would appreciate it if you do that. Support the Detox and Stabilization Project that we've been so diligently working towards. It is needed in our community. And if you don't understand it, or you don't know about it, or you have questions, please reach out to the Alcohol and Drug Council and ask. We're going to answer your questions. So please support the work that the ADC does in prevention and treatment services. And remember, be that person that's willing to rethink about this disease of addiction. Support ADC, donate, it's down there somewhere, and I really appreciate the opportunity to talk. Thanks.
There's an African proverb that says, if you want to heal from your sickness, you have to declare it to the world. Many people find it difficult to talk about their struggles with substance abuse due to shame and stigma. I believe that for recovery to begin, people need a safe space where they can feel accepted to freely talk about their fight with addiction. Clients need to be assured that we are here to work with them and support them regardless of where they are in their journey. And they really appreciate it. That's what recovery is about, and that's exactly what Alcohol and Drug Council provides.
Hi, my name is John Carmichael, and I'm a clinician at the Council, as well as a husband, father, musician, and person in recovery. The greatest gift that recovery has given to me is to be able to find deeper connection with others and those that I care about. I did not experience this in a life of addiction and immediate gratification. I'm proud to be able to participate in Recovery Rocks, which connects people to the joy of music to celebrate healing. I hope you find your connection to this. Thank you.
And now, once again, inspiring music from Sam Harris.
So this next one was a request. It's a song called Hey Child, and I wrote it. Originally, I just had this kind of chorus that felt good. It felt like kind of reaching out to someone and saying, hey child, it's going to be all right. Just keep on keeping on, kind of that was the whole deal. I didn't really know what the rest of the song was actually really about, or how it related to my life. And after showing it to the guy who executive produced our last record, this guy called Ricky Reed, I showed him the song, and we kind of talked about what it could mean, and eventually I kind of had this thought that maybe it was a love letter to my friend, the one who I'd mentioned earlier, who's been struggling with addiction for a long time, and who was in my band for a while, and who I eventually had to separate myself from, and it was very hard. Still is. We still have not spoken since, and this was my attempt to make amends and to, you know, extend an olive branch, and that's what the song kind of turned into, an olive branch. And it meant a lot to me to write it and to put it out, and you know, I don't know if he's heard it. I hope he has, but it was very cathartic for me to write it, and to feel like somehow I was trying to, you know, communicate with this person I care about very deeply. The song's called "Hey Child."
Heard you got arrested in the street last night. You called me with a voice I didn't recognize. So you're numbing the pain stuck in your ways. Since we were kids it was like this, but I will be there. I will be there for you. Hey child, hey child, we were born wild. Let your neon lights keep shining bright. Oh, back in 06, selling weed to the freshman kids. You were the yin and my yang, we never separate. And I know you've been hurt and think you deserve it. How did it end up like this? Everything will be fine if you just get through tonight. Hey child, hey child, we were born wild. Let your neon lights keep shining bright. Oh, 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 oh. My brother's got a baby on the way now. I hope that you'll meet him someday. And I hope he don't make the same mistakes that we made. And when I look him in the eyes, I'll say, hey child, hey child, we were born wild. Let your neon lights keep shining bright. Oh, hey child, hey child, we were born wild. Let your neon lights keep shining bright. Oh, 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 oh. Hey child, hey child, we were born wild. Let your neon lights keep shining bright.
It's the first time I played that one acoustically. Okay, once again, thank you so much for having me, and thanks to the ADC for putting this whole thing together. Recovery rocks. Yeah, thank you for everything you do, and love you guys. This one is called Unsteady.
unsteady. Oh, hold on to me, 'cause I'm a little unsteady, a little unsteady. Mama, come here, approach, appear. Daddy, I'm alone, 'cause this house don't feel like home. If you love me, don't let go. Oh, if you love me, don't let go. Hold on to me, 'cause I'm a little unsteady, a little unsteady. Hold on to me, 'cause I'm a little unsteady, a little unsteady. Mother, I know it's your time being alone. Dad, I know you're trying to fight when you feel like flying. But if you love me, don't let go. No, if you love me, don't let go. Just hold on to me, 'cause I'm a little unsteady, a little unsteady. Hold on to me, 'cause I'm a little unsteady, a little unsteady. Hold on to me, 'cause I'm a little unsteady, a little unsteady.
All right. Thank you so much. See you soon.
What is recovery? Recovery is a hustle. Recovery is deciding that every day is going to be about growth. Every day is going to be about getting better, whether you have the energy or the motivation when you wake up in the morning or not, that you believe that things improving is possible and you're moving that way. Recovery rocks.
Thank you very much to Sam Harris for his beautiful performance, and thank you to everyone who helped tell our collective story of recovery through their beautiful words and powerful videos. Thank you so much to the dedicated staff of Alcohol and Drug Council for your work in our community that helps people on their path to recovery. Thank you so much to our sponsors and the board of directors. And thank you everyone for joining us in the celebration of recovery. It was wonderful to celebrate our connections as a caring and compassionate community with all of you. And thank you again for your support of our important shared work. Good night, everyone. Have a good evening.